So guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in probably one of the most detuned cars I've ever experienced. Thankfully this one has been tuned properly. Start up, look at that rumble. Little back box delete on this one. This is a 2013 114i 1.6 litre turbocharged engine up front. They're like 102, 107, 100-ish brake horsepower from the factory, but with one remap, this one has been taken to 220 to have the map, just in case people want to ask. Done by Map Pro, 222.9 horsepower. Interesting car because these are like 6 grand, low on insurance, insurance 13, I think they are, group 13. And it will do like 40-50 mpg. As I put my seatbelt on, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I'm going to go to see what this is like. Sound stance plus coilovers as well. Interesting combination of a very budget friendly car right now, if I'm honest. Manual box, rear wheel drive, 1.6 litre turbo, just, you know, over 200 horsepower. Should be, it's a good recipe, this car, it's a really good recipe. But make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Onwards to some B roads that way. So 2013 114i, a gutless car from factory, not my words, the words of the owner Emily. When she got this car, she said it was super gutless, but knew that you could map these very, very easily. So taking this car from just over 100 horsepower, roll at 123, but you literally put a map on it and it gained 100 horsepower. How dumbed down from the factory was this car? I know that this was the entry-level car, the 114i, with the 1.6 litre turbocharged engine up front. It was the base of base on the 1 Series. I think it was the cheapest BMW you could buy, around 17.5 grand without options. I've looked around. Many of these came out with, of course, options on, you know, a couple of grand's worth of options. Say they were 19.5 grand from the factory. It's a lot of money, don't get me wrong. Yeah, you would have PCP'd, finance, whatever you're going to do when you buy a new car. Now though, this 2013 model is around 6 grand. I think that's really good value for money considering how new this is, how new the interior is on this. Of course, it is the newer generation, or at least facelifted from, you know, my BMW X6 I used to have. It's the facelifted version of that interior. I do actually really like the inside of this car. Gloss black everywhere. It's got a little bit of purpose to it as well, because BMW make, you know, cars that are a bit more enthusiast based, I would say. Even though this is a relatively base model, this one today isn't. Of course, it's had a lot done to it, but if you were going to buy this one from the factory or from a dealer and it was, you know, the base spec, you still do get quite a lot of stuff. It's still nice in here, it's still quiet, you got aircon, you got a nice seats, it's comfy in here, it's roomy for the little 1 Series, you know, this being the smallest BMW, or at least, you know, the smallest at the time that they were making. And the best thing about this car, really, if you're an enthusiast and you want to drive and you want to map a car, straight away there's 100 horsepower. Straight away from the factory, the notchiness of this gearbox is so good. Makes me feel like we're in something a little bit more special, which is nice. So I do agree with the idea of the manual transmission, because I think the 114i, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, it only came with a manual box, so that's pretty good going. If you want a manual enthusiast car that feels, you know, turbocharged and nice, and you ain't got M4, M3 money, or even M140 money, it's still loads of money for those cars. This could be the right entry level BMW for you. So guys, pulling over, let's have a quick look around this 114i. Now, I wanted to do a walk around quite early in the video to point out a few things, that this is not a stock car. It has many different things that have been changed from its initial relatively standard form. It has an M Sport front bumper from eBay. It actually fits really well considering it's a eBay replica bumper. In theory, it actually fits pretty well. Black kidney grills up front with this KSB low line kit going right around the car. You've got the front splitter just there. You have side skirt extensions which bring out the bottom of this car, and as we come round the back, it has the little fin bits on the back with a genuine M Sport rear bumper. Now, I'm going to say again, this car does not come like this from the factory. You have to put these bumpers on to actually make it look this good in theory. It has a gloss black wing at the top as well, just to bring out that back end, and it's actually sat on Stance Plus coilovers. Now, these are the relatively budget friendly coilovers, and as you'll see in the video, they do a really good job. It sits low enough and it's comfy enough. You know, at the end of the day, considering the prices and stuff of these coilovers, about what, $250 at a push. It's a really good shout to put something like this on those. If you are after a budget build, those could be the coilovers for you. It's actually sat on these M Sport. I think these are from maybe an E46. I think they're E46 wheels. They're a twin spoke, 5-spoke, 19-inch wheel, and they sit on this car really well. I do like the way this car looks. We will jump inside, coming past the M Sport mirror caps just there. Another thing to point out, those don't come with this car. They have been put on afterwards. Coming inside, you have the 6-speed manual transmission down there, a 2013 car, so it has the 2013 interior. Cool steering wheel. Again, this isn't an M Sport model, so it's relatively standard looking inside here. You do have red stitching going round the steering wheel there, but it does look really cool. It looks contemporary, it looks nice, gloss black all over inside with your iDrive. This one has cloth interior though as well, because this is a sport model. It isn't an M Sport or anything like that. It will come with the cloth interior, but the harder wearing part, armrest, does come in leather, which is a good shout. We'll just jump in and show you guys one thing, because there'll be a few people on here asking about, you know, dyno figures and stuff. So here's the dyno figure. It actually ran 123.7 brake horsepower. With one map, it went to 222.9. That's the real selling point on this car, is the fact that you can actually bump the power up from what I think the factory say they're 102 to 107 brake horsepower. This one ran 123, which is not bad going, but obviously with one remap, the 1.6 litre turbocharged engine up front pretty much jumped 100 horsepower. That's the talking point here. Dulled down from the factory, this car is hugely. So if you put a map on it, put some M Sport bumpers on it, it looks really cool, and it will go well as well. But let's jump back in the car. We'll go for a cruise that way and go and enjoy it. Insurance Group 13, 40 to 50 mpg easily out of this one today. About 500 miles. You'll get to a tank as well, which is insane. Very good mpg on one of these little 1.6 litre 114i's. Ownership side, timing change. Yes, you really got to watch about the timing change, so don't get me wrong. That's relative in all BMW or Mini variants with this engine in. It's a hell of a car for the money though, if you think about it. If you throw some bumpers on it and a couple of bits of side skirt, it looks purposeful, it looks right. You know, you can hear the back box here. It goes really well as well. I will admit, if I was driving this and it didn't have the map on, I would genuinely be, I think it would be very hard for me to say go and buy this car, because from the factory it's just not enough power in this size car. It really isn't. Dumbed down from the factory by BMW again, in my opinion. I feel like they've done that mainly because yes, it was an entry-level 1 Series and I get that, but also you can't compete your flashy models with the base entry one, so detuning it is the right thing to do. But for an enthusiast, for you and me, means you can tune it straight back up to over 200 horsepower straight away. You can take this car from that minuscule 100 horsepower for 1300 kilo 1 Series. It's not loads of, you know, weight or power, don't get me wrong, but it is just right when it's actually mapped up properly. So guys, I hope you like this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below of this 114i. So make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I'll see you on the next one.